What's up, everybody? If you can't tell, I fell off. What do I mean by that? I started making content that I wasn't expecting to make in the first place. I made some Nintendo videos. It kind of took off a little bit, and I kept going with Nintendo videos. But in all honesty, I'm not really supposed to just be making Nintendo videos. I'm not a news YouTuber. I mean, I don't know what the hell I am. That's kind of part of the problem. I'm kind of just talking about my life, but I think I focused and did a little too much on that. So, with that being said, guys, I'm here to tell you that I fell off. And on top of that, I also just need to move on. What do I mean by that? Well, I'm talking about my job. I need to get something else going with my life. My job is good, but it's making me very comfortable, and I don't like that about myself. Now, I have been taking steps to kind of circumvent that and go around that, but it's not fast enough. So I need to kick it into overdrive. That's one of the reasons why I haven't been posting daily and not even every other day. And two reasons is really the truth. One, because I need to do something else with my life. And two, because the YouTube channel isn't really taking off. Now, I know that's kind of like self-absorbed sounding a thing to say for that. Um, I was kind of hoping to get like one subscriber a day, and I was going to be okay with that, but I haven't been. And not only that, but in due time, I do want to make money from YouTube. There's no way around that. I do, but what I've been noticing from watching other people's channels, there's some outliers, and there's some people who do game the system in the sense of really study and really get that stuff going. I'm not one of them. And there's other people who actually have a legitimate career to where their money and finances are actually exactly where they need to be in order to have the freedom to do a YouTube thing like that, right? And the YouTube for those people are things like it's a lucky break, or it's something that is just a hobby, and they do what they want and they are not tripping. The extra time they take to make a video does not impact their life. For me, if I take an extra 40 minutes to make a video, then that's actually going to stop me from working some overtime at work a lot of the time. Why? Because I've been getting busier and busier every single day. So I know I talked about the Atomic Habits book one time, but that video got like basically 19 views. No one gave a fuck. But I gave so much of a fuck that I actually changed my life and how I operate my life right now. So a big deal that I do every single day when I wake up, bro, there is no excuses. I will literally go outside and just be out there for 20 minutes playing basketball, dribbling, and just having the outdoor air. And that is so good for me. It is so important for me to get that, because without that, I'm just not starting my day the right way. And I'll be damned if I don't start my day the right way, you know? And I've already not started my day the right way so many times in my life to where I understand how it feels and the difference between starting your day the right way and the wrong way. And the wrong way sucks ass, dog. It just sucks. So I'm not really doing that ever again. I'm not starting my day the wrong way ever again. So, and it comes down to the whole working thing, the job thing. Even though I know my job isn't what makes me happy, I know damn well I need it right now. I need my job right now. I need the money that it provides for me right now. There's no way around it. There's debts I got to pay off. There's things I got to do. So if I'm over here playing around, and I do mean like making YouTube videos, is playing around a little bit, because it doesn't provide me any actual money. I do enjoy talking to you guys. I do enjoy the comments. I do enjoy interacting, but you got to earn your dollar. You know, I got to earn my dollar. Everyone in this world has to earn their dollar. So starting my day the right way is the most important thing I could possibly do for myself right now. So with that being said, I definitely have to get that going. Start my day the right way. And the whole thing about that, I go outside and I play basketball, and then after that, I absolutely just automatically go to the gym, because I do want a gym body. I'm not on that bullshit. You know, I do want a gym body. Not gonna lie, and I don't have it, but I have noticed within these past how many days it's been. I don't know, 2 weeks. I'll say 2 weeks of going to the gym and barely doing anything. I am already seeing a major difference, because honest to God, I was a lazy fuck. I wasn't doing a whole lot of anything, bro. I was not doing shit. I wasn't going outside. I wasn't working out. And the only work I ever did was at work. And the only working out I've ever did was at work. So with that being said, I enjoy the fact that I do what I do, and that's good for me. So I'm not about to be on that. I'm not changing that up for anything. But the thing I am willing to change is my upload schedule, for the simple fact that my upload schedule it doesn't give me anything more than talking to friends, and that is good And I know that sounds so ungrateful. I am grateful, but I need to get my priorities straight. Because, like I said, a lot of these people who are doing YouTube are either getting money right here and right now, or they have a career. I don't have either. I don't have a career and I don't have money. Right. So I need one or the other. I cannot be without one. I have to have one or the other. I need to either have momentum or I need to at least have a career to where money isn't an issue. If not like spending 2 hours on the video making that thing isn't going to hurt my bottom dollar. It's not going to take my bottom dollar. In these past couple of weeks, I have been allowing my bottom dollar to leave my pocket because I have been focusing on messing with YouTube and YouTube videos. And that's just a stupid thing and it's all my fault. But I'm going to sit here and tell you guys like what's really happening. I'm going to tell you guys, hey, this is my fault. This is my problem. And the way I got to fix it is by not uploading so much. I know it sounds like, oh man, dude, take your 20 minutes and make a video. But honestly, it's really never that fast for me. It's really just never that fast. I end up trying to be a perfectionist and then creating things that I really don't even need to create and just trying a little too damn hard. So with that being said, that's just not something that's going to be realistic for me. YouTube takes a while, like right here, right now, it's taking a while. I'm doing this stuff right before I go to work, right before, but I'm still trying to get some overtime. So I actually asked my boss if I could be 20 minutes late to make this, which is I'm going against exactly what I was talking about, but not really. And the reason I say that is because today is special. I asked them if I could show up early, like 30 minutes ago, and they just got done replying to me saying, yeah, you can show up at 2. And for me, I'm like, okay, it's been like 20 minutes and I had no word. I made some food. I made rice. You can't just unwet rice, I washed it and I got it in the pan, turned the heat on, and at this point we're locked in. So I'm not about to lock out. I'm eating. And I asked him that, and that's cool. So it wasn't so I can make a video, but since I do have that extra time to cook my rice, I'm going to make a video, and it makes sense, right? But yeah, so a couple of the things that I've been doing, like I said, just going outside, going to the gym. And then on top of that, guys, I have a business. And I know I've probably said this before, I have a business, but this time I actually have a direction of what I want the business to be. I am fully in compliance with the government, all that stuff. And at this point, it's time to act. And I have been acting. These past couple of days have been so freaking busy. It's ridiculous. It's a little stressful, but I've also been taking this herb called saffron, and that literally takes the load off of stress itself. So I haven't been like, oh man, I'm so fucked up in the head. But before I was taking the saffron, the herb, I'm dead ass serious, bro. When I say saffron's that shit, it is that shit, dog. It is that shit. Like, if you are depressed, if you have no motivation, bro, take some saffron, bro. I'm not joking. I mean, unless you're allergic, but how do you know unless you take it? I don't know. But I take it and it's great shit. But what I'm trying to say is that I have a business and I've been acting with it and I've been doing it. And I mean, we're not there where we need to be. Me and my homie, we got the business going. It's going to be literally a trash removal. So when I say I need to move on, I'm saying like I need to get the fuck on. And I may or may not leave this job. I don't know. I've been thinking about going to school for plumbing, because apparently they have a completely free scholarship for that stuff. They have completely free scholarships for a couple of things. So that's pretty damn cool. That WSU, or I don't remember what it was called, WGG or something like that. It would seem nice, but honest to God, I don't really have the money to be paying for that kind of stuff. So I kind of wrote it off after I looked into it. And I really hate to say that because, the homie really did put me on. But they had like this first time class to where it was like $1,000 to basically have them teach you how to be responsible. And I'm like, dog, I'm not going to lie to you. I understand where you're going for, but I'm not paying $1,000 to have someone tell me to be responsible. I'm either going to be responsible or I'm not, and I know like classes do help and I get that, but I wasn't willing to do that to myself, because if I have to pay someone $1,000, then I might as well kill myself, dog. And I know that sounds extreme, but like, nah, dude, I'm not doing that. Like, I honestly do like, I hate that picture. I honestly do have like a big head in the sense of like, hey, I want to do better and I know I can do better without having to go the extra step and pay for it. Now business is a way to do better. It's a way to be responsible, and it's a way to get your shit on track, and it's a way to potentially become rich. But it's also a way to get out of your job. It's a way to have some freedom. It's a way to make your own schedule. It's a way to do better and move on. And I've been having this business for quite literally a year and a half, and I've been paying everything, dude. I paid literally like $1,500 just to, no, my bad, $2,000 just to own the business and to be compliant. That's literally what I've done so far. And I'll be damned if I don't use it, but I was just waiting for the right time to use it. Little backstory: my sister has a trash removal service. Like when I told you guys my dad passed and everything, he did love it. He left us a truck. Now the thing is, I don't know if anyone in our family's credit would be good enough to have gotten that truck and like have it in their own way. You know, my dad got the credit. He had, we still got payments on it. Well, they do. But anyways, what I'm saying is that it was a 2022 Ford F-150 and it is damn good. And my sister took advantage of the situation and turned something bad into something good. She started a business. She paid someone to get the website going and to market it, and they are getting jobs. My sister made $750 in 1 week. 9 hours of work, she made that money. And I was so impressed that I was like, you know, I have a business and I keep talking about business, this, business, that, but I never do it. I have a business. What am I doing? My sister got everything going. 2 months after my father passed and left us this truck, she is already on her way into financially freedom, you know? And that's something I need. And that's something I want. And she inspired me. And she's my younger sister and she inspired me. So with that being said, it's time to move on. And the whole purpose of this video is to say that a couple things. One, I'm going to prioritize me doing the right thing for myself. Two, YouTube is fun, but I also kind of lost my identity but the thing is I never really had one. And the proof in the pudding is me saying, hey, yeah, I kind of fucked up in the sense of I became a Nintendo YouTuber. I'm not gonna lie, I think the videos that I made were good, they were legit, but I think they were just hyper focused. And if I'm going to be a news channel, then I'm going to explore everything, not just Nintendo. I'm going to be a news channel, and I might just make a separate channel to do that, because I really had fun making those videos. Like I was not depressed, I was not sad, I was like having a great time making those videos, you know, kind of just spilling my heart out and stuff like that. But then I got some haters and they were talking about some other shit that I didn't care about, and I didn't give them any true attention. But what I'm saying is I'm going to focus on myself. I'm going to use the Atomic Habits to the best of my ability. I'm going to focus on myself, and I'm going to do the right thing, and I'm going to upload when I can, and I'm not going to make it like the primary thing, because honest to God, I've already did that. And honestly, the growth, I do have an expectation for the growth. You know, I'm not expecting to be like the best YouTuber ever. I'm not even making the best YouTube videos. But what I will say is that for the amount of effort that I put in versus and what that effort cost me at work was financial, and I'm not willing to do that anymore because it just doesn't make sense, and I'm kind of dumb for even allowing that in the first place. So I just wanted to give you guys some channel updates and the fact that I need to move on. And when I was talking about I might move on from my job, I might actually get a different job in carpentry. Apparently that's like one of those things, those jobs that are kind of like locked in and people kind of are secretive about it, things like that. I have homies and they really tell me some good stuff. So I don't know what I'm going to do, but I do know that I'm changing as we speak. So thank you guys for being here. Thank you for talking to me. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you guys. If you enjoyed it, like up, subscribe, all that good stuff. And with that being said, next video I make, I have no idea what it'll be, but I'm thanking you guys for being here to this moment. Peace out.